The National Weather Service is giving us a sense of just how strong the winds were from these tornadoes. In Salina, there were estimated 165-mile-per-hour winds leading to a high-end EF3 rating. Officials in Valley View, Forestburg, and Montague County say there was evidence of EF2 strength damage there. Fox 4 meteorologist Ali Turiano here now with a breakdown of the storms and why this supercell was so strong and lasted just so long, Ali.
Yeah, you know, yesterday you were outside. It was hot. It was humid. And we only had supercells closer to Wichita Falls and in our far southwestern zones like Eastland and Comanche County. So because of that, there was just so much untapped energy across much of North Texas. So all it took was one supercell, instead of it moving northeast, to move eastward to tap into that moisture, that energy. And that's exactly what happened. So we talked a little bit about some of the survey damage. Now, I will tell you, there's a lot more damage to survey. The National Weather Service also said near Forestburg, EF2 damage there. They will be out in northern Denton County tomorrow, along with more parts of Salina, other parts of northern Collin County as well. And these are preliminary numbers, which means if they find worse damage, they're going to up these. And there's a possibility they're going to see that. So let's talk about this supercell. We started with large hail and gusty wind potential in Montague County around 9 o'clock. I was tracking the storm, and there really wasn't a lot of rotation until we got to about 9:35, 9:40, and specifically right in the 9:40, 9:45 area. That's when we started to see that classic hook on radar. Tornado warning is issued. We start to get reports of damage near Forestburg closer to 10 p.m. That area circulation now about to cross into Cook County. Cook County gets the tornado warning right around 9:56, 9:57. That includes Valley View in that warning. The storm's moving close to 30, 35 miles an hour, and it's generally heading in a east-southeast movement, so direct impact to Valley View. We start to see some of that rotation into northern Denton County, but after about 10:30, and then we'll continue to see it. Now, what was interesting about this storm, you'll hear us talk about occlusions. So what was happening within this supercell, likely producing tornadoes, and then it's starting to lift or weaken, and then a new area of rotation was developing. We saw that take place twice last night, once in the area of Pilot Point, which will be another spot where the National Weather Service will survey damage tomorrow and the following days, and then also as it moved into parts of northern Collin County, so Salina, Anna, Weston, and even towards Blue Ridge. We did have a report of at least a funnel in Blue Ridge, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking several more tornadoes getting added to this list. By 11:45, that circulation now well to the east of Salina, moving through northeastern Collin County. It still has rotation at midnight getting into Hunt County, but we see it to dramatically weaken with no official observations of tornadoes or funnels in northern Hunt County. So this weekend, the last warning expired at 1 a.m. And that was it. This could have gone on for several more counties, so we were quite lucky, especially in northern Hunt County. The hail threat, of course, was still there. The winds were still there, but that rotation stopped. So we went through Montague as well as Cook, Denton, parts of Grayson County, Collin County, and Hunt County, all experiencing the power of this one lone supercell. Talked about it yesterday. Low probability, but very high impact event. It took one storm to produce all of that damage.